Good morning. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Shadow. So, oops. Undo the brakes, June. Okay. Oh, Lord, I got myself all caught up. Oh, these things, I tell you. Good morning, Shadow. Shadow, honey. Tiger, good morning. Miss Raina, good morning. 'Tis so good to see you all. I think it must be a bit warmer outside because I'm a bit warm. Oof. I might have to stop and do a bit of a breathing treatment. I'm a bit tight-chested right now. Should have done my treatment this morning. Marie, good morning, honey. 'Tis so good to see you. How are you doing? Running late? Yep, so am I. I stopped by Iron Dogs while I was getting ready and of course spent too long gabbing instead of getting ready. Oh, okay. You're gonna have to excuse me while I do a quick treatment because I'm rather tight-chested and it's oof. Dear me. I should have been doing this while I was in his room chatting. Hang on a minute, guys. Oof. Oh, hey. Something's not right. I'm a bit getting very hot. Molly Dolly, good morning, honey. I shall be back uno momento. One of my treatments has to be kept in the fridge. I shall be right back. I'll be there with you in a minute, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. If I don't do this, then you'll see me flapping about like a penguin. Because I Jack, breathe. Yeah. Oh, it always sounds so good when I switch that machine off. Whew, it's so loud. There we go. Yeah, Iron Dog, it was my fault. I forgot to do my, yeah, and that's so cute. Okay, what did I miss? to you. I guess you might have sent me a message, Mary. Yeah, I forgot to do my treatment. I got busy gabbing while I was in your room. Yeah, chocolates and tea. I just might have one for breakfast this morning. Who knows? Milady! Good morning, honey. I was thinking about you yesterday. We haven't had a chat in a while. We need to have a chat. We haven't had a good old chinwag and a cup of tea. We need to have a good chinwag and a cup of tea. Mr. Rayner said I feel good today. Feeling so much better. She said her breathing was bad at 3 a.m. and then her sugar was at 346. Oh my gosh, it was a rough night, and just tested her blood sugar. It's 239. And I just kind of clicked away from it. What did I do? I did a treatment and feel so much better, ready for the day. Oh, that is so good, Miss Rayner. Miss Rayner, let me tell you something. Are you type 2 diabetic? I don't know about type 1, but I do. My hubby is type 2 diabetic, and we were having trouble. He would go through phases where his blood sugar would stay level, and then all of a sudden it would go off, and then it would go stay stable, and then it would go off. I mean, it was like all over the place. When I say off, it just would. We couldn't keep it stable. We couldn't keep it in any kind of good numbers. But I did notice that whenever I cooked and made him anything, you know, when I took over the cooking, when I was able to, and I took over the cooking, that he was doing okay. But then when he was doing his own cooking, that his blood sugars were going off and crazy. Now he has a habit, he's got into this habit, a lot of people do, where he eats bread with every meal. And I don't understand that. I mean, you don't need to eat bread with every meal. I mean, that's a throwback to, you know, back in the day when they need to make a meal stretch, the cheapest way to do it was add bread to every meal. Well, we found out by special testing, blood tests and what have you, that he is actually, and I'm not sure if it's anything to do with it, but it seems to be, he's actually gluten intolerant. Now, he doesn't have any gluten intolerance symptoms that we know of. So it was kind of a surprise to us, but since he's omitted gluten in his diet, consciously omitted gluten in his diet, his blood sugars seem to be staying more level now. So whether that has anything to do with it or not, I don't know. It could be just a coincidence. I don't know, but that just seems to be. So, you know, maybe try that if you're not gluten-free already, and maybe try going gluten-free and see what happens. Yes, I noticed old Mucker and Fireman and Cab 7 are not here. They're going to be getting their pink slips. They're going to be getting in trouble. Yeah, I don't like the dentist neither. Well, I was supposed to go to the pain clinic yesterday, but I cancelled that. Ain't got no time for that. Ain't got no time for it. Here's old Mucky. He says, I posted 5 minutes ago. No one saw it. Nope, sorry, didn't. Eric Herbert, good morning, honey. So good to see you. It is so good to see you. Okay, I had to think about that one before I said it. I was... I shan't tell you what I was going to say, but... Rock Truck Rob, good morning and welcome. It is so good to see you. I'm going to call you Rob. Iron Dog says, and yep, Maria, I don't want to get into trouble. So sucking up is the best thing to do. That is so true. Well, unfortunately, oh Mucker, nobody saw it. Because if they came in after you posted, then they won't see it. And Rob said, that's okay, it's hard to say. Yeah, it is hard to say. Any excuse. Oh, Mucker, you feeling left out, honey? Eric Herbert says, I've always been the troublemaker, though. Oh, yeah. We've got a few troublemakers in this room, that's for sure. Nicole, good morning, honey. So good to see you. Welcome. Wow, we got a hopping room this morning. We're going to be starting the exercises in about 5 minutes. Or maybe we should start now because there's so many in here. Watch everybody disappear. Kelly, Life of a Mill, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. How are you? Owen, my sweetie, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Oh, this is wonderful. Eric said, oh, Mucker was cracking me up last night on my stream. I had to be careful not to read all his comments out loud. I have the same problem, Eric. He's the class clown here, and we have the same problem. I start reading it, and then I have to stop. He's like, oops, can't read that yet. Kelly says, I have to take a friend to the doctor appointment. That's okay, honey. Molly says, I'll be back in 15 minutes. Oh, no, you don't, Molly. You stay here and get your exercises done. Little Urban Homestead, hi, honey. She says, I already done my exercise. I took her dog for a walk this morning. Well, that's good exercise, but did you stretch? That's the important part. We all can move, but stretching is a bit more important. It helps to stop those tendons from shrinking and your muscles from seizing up and your joints from, your joints kind of slow down to a grind. And then we slow down and we don't move as much. Milady said, need to make a cup of tea. Oh, yeah, go on. You skip out too, Milady. See, you're all skipping off. Sure, Iron Dog says, she'll be back after the exercises. Yep, that is so true. I know you're all the same. I know you're all the same. You're all bad. You really are. Oh, that's good, Miss Raina. Miss Raina says we're having a warm day here in the 50s. It's melting the ice. We've been having warm... It was supposed to get warm into the 60s yesterday, but it didn't. Oh my God. Oh, dear me. Oh, Life of a Mill said, oh my gosh, we are -6 and that's before wind chill. Oh, are you kidding, Life of a Mill? Oh my gosh. No, it's time to start warming up, honey. And Dog says, okay, toe touch is ready to begin. The pain, the pain. Oh, come on, that's just psychosomatic now, Iron Dog. You know there's no pain yet. Oh, Nicole. Iron Dog has only just started. Wait until he gets going. I mean, Old Mucker's only just started. Wait until he gets going. And then Iron Dog joins in, and then the rest of them join in. They're all as bad as each other once they get going. Miss Rainer says we were in the low teens. It's kind of scary to be so warm. It's global warming. That is so true, honey. Tiger says, now I know why June calls you the class clown, Old Mucker. Yep. Life of Mill says, okay, I have to get my breakfast before I leave. Love y'all. Okay, go on, leave right just before I do the stretching. Good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. I've been thinking about you. Don't be a stranger in future. You have a wonderful day, and thank you for sharing whatever time you can with us, because I know just how precious time is. I really do. I wish a lot of people would understand that. Molly says, I have the flu and it's summer here. It's an occupational hazard. Oh my gosh, Molly. My heart goes out to you, honey. And you're doing exams too. Rob says, oh, Mucker, I got you, and I rung your doorbell, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Rob. Oh, that's okay, Miss Rainer. It took me a second, but then I realised what happened. That sometimes happens. Life of Mill says, I don't do mornings very well. No, some of us don't. I don't really, if you believe it or not. Not like I used to. I used to hit the floor. Well, actually, I didn't hit the floor. I mean, I would be like diving out of bed and on the run just before the sun rose and before the birds start singing. Now I kind of like crawl out of bed. And sometimes I just kind of roll over. Or I actually end up going back to bed. Yesterday and the day before, I did nothing. I slept all day. It's getting a bit ridiculous. And Janet said, I just replenished my water. I'm going to need it. Yep, you will, honey. Yep, you will. Molly only has 2 exams left. That's so good. I'm excited for you, sweetie. Oh, Mucker. That's so funny. But it's true. Miss Rainer says, oh, I have to go. Ugh. My persistent daughter is here early. She does my leg wraps for me. Yes, she does. All right then, Miss Rainer, you have a wonderful day, honey, and give your daughter a hug from us and tell her that we say thank you for helping take care of you. Because I know there's many out there that wouldn't do that. They wouldn't help their parent. Okay. It's our time. I'm going to move the laptop so you can see my legs. And again, we're going to do the same exercises, the same stretching that we've been doing this week with the legs. And for those, because there's 13 people watching, So for those that have not been here before, this is not a no pain, no gain type of thing. These are just stretches to try and help keep the range of motion, regain some range of motion, help keep the tendons going and the muscles going. And they are, you know, aimed not only for the able but also for those that are not able. For those that have limited motion, limited mobility, whether it be in a chair or in bed. It can be just done. Molly, you be a good girl. It can be done while you are sitting, standing or laying. So there's no excuse, oh, I'm in bed or I'm in a chair. It can be done, and it is so important that we do this. And we only do three repeats of 3 exercises. I'm starting you all off very slow, and we will just keep building on these. Let me put you back a little bit more. There we go. And I can see you all running off. I see you all running out and hiding. You think I'm not watching? I'm watching y'all. That is so true. Owen, you can stretch anywhere. Okay. Now this first exercise is you're going to be bringing your toes, bringing up your heels up off the floor. And you're going to squeeze your glutes while you do this. Now if you're stood, you're going to be standing on your tippy toes like this. And again, squeeze your glutes and tighten your muscles. And stretch as much as you can. You've got to stand as tall as you can. And you've got to sit as tall as you can. Make sure you separate the bottom of your ribs from the top of your hips. Because you really don't want them meeting. You have to have them separate in order for your diaphragm to work right, for your intestinal tract to work right, and to be able to breathe properly. If you're in bed, just point your toe like this. So, okay, and up on tippy toes, and tighten those glutes. Come on, give them a good squeeze. Tighten up your muscles. Point your toes, keep pointing, and relax. That's number 1. And number 2, again, up on your toes, you tighten those glutes. Make sure you sit tall and you stand tall. And pretend that you've got a piece of string from your tummy button right through to your spine, and somebody's pulling your tummy button in. So they're pulling your tummy to your spine. And then relax. And the last one, up on your tippy toes, I want you to stretch those feet, stretch your calves, tighten your thighs, tighten your glutes, and relax. Okay, this next one, these are just real quick exercises, things that you can do. Now this one is a little bit hard for some people. I have more trouble with my right side than I do with my left side for some odd reason. And you're going to be taking your right foot and you're going to be placing it as high as you can, hopefully onto your knee, onto your left knee. If you can't bring it onto your left knee, bring your foot as high as you can and then drop your knee down. I'm going to bring mine. If you can if you can give yourself support and lift your foot up onto your knee and drop your right knee down without it being painful, then do so. But this is all part of regaining range of motion, is pushing that little bit of a fraction. If you can't bring your foot up onto your knee, just bring your foot up as high as you can. If you can take it to your ankle, do so, and then drop your knee back. If you can take it to your thigh, do so and drop your knee back. Do it as far as you can do it. And then drop your knee down. And then relax. Relax into it. And the more you relax, the more The further down you can actually drop your knee, and the more it actually stretches the muscles and the tendons, and it helps to shift the joint. And then relax. And then we're going over to the left leg. You're going to bring your left foot up onto your left knee and drop your knee down. Drop your left knee down. And again, if you can't do that, bring it at least to your foot or to your ankle or to your thigh. However high you can get it. Get it as high as you can. And then drop your knee down. And again, this helps to stretch. Sit tall, stand tall. And while you're doing this, you can actually still squeeze those glutes. Give them a surprise. Give them a good squeeze. And then put your foot down. I'm going to move back over to the right. Bring it up onto, see, I can do it a bit better this way. And then drop your knee down. Sit into it. Relax. Stand tall. Sit tall. Now, if you're going to be doing this, laying down, you're going to be doing the same thing, except the only thing, you keep your, you want to bend your, maybe I should do this laying down, so that you can see what I mean. But it's basically the same way. If you do it standing up, you're going to be stood up like this. You're going to bring your, hold on to something obviously. You're going to bring your left foot up to your right knee because we're changing overneath. And then just turn your knee outwards, your left knee outwards. And stretch it back and drop it down. And then stand up as straight as you can. And that is the same kind of thing that you're going to be doing when you're laying down in bed. Okay. So that's set number 2. We're going back over to the right foot. Bring it up onto your left knee. And drop your knee down as far as you can. Do not press down with your hand. Do not press your knee down with your hand because you're pushing a little bit too hard and a little bit too far, a little bit too fast. Squeeze those glutes while you're doing this. Sit tall, stand tall, pull your tummy button in, and then relax. And then we're going now to go over to the left foot. And this is the last set for this. So make sure you give those glutes a darn good squeeze. Give them a good surprise and a wake-up call. Drop your left knee down. Sit tall, stand tall. Pull your tummy button in. Pull it as far as you can towards your spine. And then relax. Okay, you can take a break for a minute if you need to. Shake it out. And I can see you've all been gabbing up a storm here. Oh, Mucker says I do have flabby thighs, but fortunately my stomach covers them. Oh, my goodness. And Dog says, yeah, 3 days ago I had to get my left knee out of my right ear. Oh my gosh. You guys. Oh, Mucker, you and your jokes. Molly said ribs away from the hips. Ouch. Oh. Molly says squeezing the chocolate out of the wrapper. Does that count? Yeah. Counts in my book. Oh, dear me. You guys. Oh. I don't know what I am going to do with you all. You are just so hopeless. Okay, this last one that we are going to do. Bring your knee up, so your hip height, and then turn your whole leg, the right knee, and then turn your whole leg out to the right. Don't turn your body into it. You're just going to turn your leg out. And again, this exercise, you can squeeze your glutes, you can tighten your muscles. If you bring your foot up flat, rather than have your foot pointing down, bring your foot up flat. It will actually stretch these tendons and this muscle down the back here. Down your calf. Sit tall, stand tall. And then relax. And this again you can do with either standing, laying down, or sitting in a chair. Take your left leg and bring your knee hip height and turn your left knee out, turn your leg out to the side. Sit tall, stand tall. Keep your foot flat, bring your foot up, your toes up towards your knee. And that way it's as if you've got your foot flat on the floor. Push down on your heel, push into your heel, and that way you strengthen these tendons and muscles in the calf as well at the same time. Give those glutes a good squeeze and then relax. Okay, that's the first set. And again, back to the right leg. Bring your knee up hip height. Turn your leg out. Turn your leg out as far as you can. And bring your foot flat. Turn your push down into your heels. Turn your toes up towards your knee. And stretch. Don't push. Don't push like this with your hand, because you could end up doing yourself damage. Just take it as far as you can and just push against it. If there's some resistance, just push a little bit more with your knee. Not physically. No, don't use your hand. Just use your knee. And then relax. And then do your left leg. Knee up, hip height. Turn your left leg out to the side. Bring your foot flat. Knees, toes up towards your knees. Push down into your heels. And you can feel the stretch when you do that in your calf. And again, you can do these when you're sitting, standing, or laying down. And then relax. And this is the last one now. So make it count, guys. Make it count. And bring your right knee up. And turn your leg out to the side. Bring your foot flat. Toes up towards your knee. Push down through your heel. Make sure you're sitting tall, standing tall. Give those glutes a darn good squeeze. And then relax. Now it's the last one. Your left foot, turn your left foot, bring your left knee up, hip height, turn your leg out, bring your foot up, push down through your heel. Stretch, 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 stretch. Squeeze those glutes, come on. Give those glutes a darn good squeeze. Get rid of that old people sag that's going on back there. And then relax. There, and that's all you have to do. That's it for today. Next week we're going to incorporate both the arms and the legs together. So that's what we'll be doing next week. But this week we're still concentrating on the legs here. Okay, bring you all back up. Oops. I nearly knocked you all off on. Nearly dropped you all on the floor. There we go. Every lady says you have a hole in your PJs, June. I know I don't. Molly says, wow, June, you make it look easy. Oh, it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. I see we lost several people here. Oh, my lady. That's so funny. You have a hole in your PJs. Luckily, I checked, so I'm not going to look again. I checked yesterday. And thank God they're loose enough that when I do the exercise, I don't rip them. So next week we'll be taking a little bit longer to do these stretches because we'll be incorporating both the upper and the lower at the same time. Whew. Iron Dog says, well, they died, June. That's what happened to them. Yeah, the bodies went into shock. Okay, I'll read that one out. Homeworker says, how does a man take a bubble bath? He says he eats beans for dinner. Good Lord. Oh. Honestly. Okay, Tiger. Tiger says, I have to go. There is something wrong with my dad's phone. I think it got hacked. She needs to see what happened and fix it. Oh, I hope everything's okay, Tiger. You take care, honey, and thank you for stopping in. And I know you'll be going to bed soon, so I'm going to say sweet dreams. And Dog says, see, somebody resuscitated. See, Owen, somebody finally resuscitated you. Yep. And Nicole said, yeah, scented bubble bath for men. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay, I'm scrolling back to make sure you've been real good. Oh my God. Ah, thank you so much, Shadow. You're so sweet. Owen said stretching in bed and laughing. No, Mugger says sure. And Dog says sure, that's easy for you to do. It really isn't. I mean, although a lot of people think that it's easy, but it's not easy. It's something I have had to work on. And Mugger says I need oxygen on when my wife farts. Oh. Oh, dear me. Owen says, I don't need resuscitation. See? Owen can do it. Owen's been good. He says, I have plenty of energy here. Well, good for you, Owen. Good for you. So, last night, I decided I was going to make... Well, we made a mistake. Last time we went shopping and stocked up, there was a sale on tuna fish. You know, cans of tuna fish. So we decided we would stock up on them. Well, stock up on them. We bought like 4 cans of it. And I went to go get the tuna fish last night, and it was tuna fish in oil. And I really don't like it. Not if I'm having it, you know, on a salad. Food Forest Permaculture. Howie! Hi, honey. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? So good to see you back. So, I kind of made... So what I did is I made some... And now I've been pronouncing it quinoa. And it's not pronounced quinoa. It's spelt quinoa. But it's spelt quinoa. So why don't they spell it quinoa instead of quinoa? Anyhow. Well, I have to check and see how the video came out, because I tried doing it in one take. tell you guys, it's not easy. Especially when your fish cake patties start falling apart when you're cooking them. So I made 6 fish cake patties. 3 of them stayed together and cooked okay, and 3 of them fell apart into crumbs. I'm like, man. And Dog says, oh yeah, food forest permaculture. Hi, sure. Show up after the exercises are all over. We all got our earths kicked in here. But Owen, yep, Owen kept up with the class. Yep, Owen's here, food forest. Yep, Owie. Owen's here with us. I'm so proud of Owen. Mrs. Iron Dog, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. How are the grandkiddies doing? Did you get them off to school yet? The ones that are off to school? Molly Dolly says Owen was asleep. Poor guy. Yeah, he is the only one with energy left to burn, says Iron Dog. Oh, the kids are now going to school? Good. Now, are they all going to school, or are you still some of them going to be staying back? Mrs. Iron Dog says they are wearing me out. Yep. Just one so far has got off to school. Got one more to get off to school. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Iron Dog. There comes an age. I think this is why we. Oh no! 2 go to school and 2 stay at home. Oh my God! 2 of them are not in school yet. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Iron Dog. My hat is off to you, girl. And they are ages 3, 4, 11, and 12. Oh, both difficult ages. Both difficult age brackets. Mind you, I don't think there really is an easy age bracket. It all depends on the child, really, and how you how you can manage their energy. I don't know how, I mean, it's there comes a time where we should not be. Yeah, Mrs. Andrew said no, there's not. There comes an age where we should not be having children full time. They should be just with us for us to spoil them and then send them back to their parents to deal with that spoilt child. Oh, that's so sweet. Food for his permaculture says, hello, Mrs. Iron Dog. My name is Howie Jones, and a pleasure to introduce myself. Mrs. Iron Dog, you will find that Howie is very much a gentleman. Okay, Owen says I gotta get going. Have a wonderful day, everyone. You have a wonderful day too, Owen. I am so happy to see you here. Yep, you gotta get the day started. I understand that, Owen. And we appreciate the time that you spend with us, because all of us really do know how precious time is. And I want to say thank you so much, honey. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy that you made it. Yes, please come back again. Okay, Ariel, that's fine. We welcome everybody. And good morning, Sam. Is Ariel somebody you know? Bum 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 bum. Of course, Sam, you turn up after the exercises, the stretching is done. Sam, what am I gonna do with you? Oh, Howie, no. Thank you anyway. I don't think the world could put up with two of me. Or even more than two of me. I don't think. Nope. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be posting the video, because I'm going to have to watch it through again to see exactly how it turned out, because right now I don't have the ability to edit videos. So I might just make the tuna fish cakes again tonight, but instead of using one egg I shall use 2 eggs, and that way it should hold together. So Trunk, if you're out there, thank you ever so much. So, how are you all doing? What did you all doing? Well, no, I know that, Sam. It's just that one came in, you came in right after, so I thought that maybe you knew each other's, you know, coming in together right one straight after the other. Not that, you know, because you all hang out together, you know what I mean? Yeah, you saw her comment. Okay. Yep, we can now get the scoop on Dog. On Iron Dog, because Mrs. Iron Dog is here. Yeah, me too, Sam, so I'm just ignoring. So, exactly, Molly. Oh, I can't reach it. So, after me saying yesterday that, you know, my hubby is going to take me to the thrift store, and I would rather go to the thrift store than have chocolates and roses and all that. Well, I slept most of the day yesterday after we did the exercises. I went and, you know, cleaned up a bit in the kitchen. Did you find him at the pound? Mrs. Iron Dog, did you find Dog, Mr. Iron Dog at the pound? So, my hubby went and bought me a huge box with a heart on it. Yep. And they've got most of my favourites in truffles too. Look. And of course I'll be saving the box and repurposing the box. The box will make a beautiful jewellery. Well, Marie, I prefer English chocolate. But hey, it's got truffles in it, so that works. So that was a huge surprise. Rocky Wolf, good morning, honey. Thank you ever so much. I hope you have a really good day. And thank you for stopping through. That is so very kind of you. Okay. So, Iron Dog says, what do you want to know? I will tell you the truth. Mrs. Iron Dog will tell you what you want to hear. Everybody wants the lowdown on Iron Dog. And Sam calls him our Dippity Dog. Oh my goodness. Mrs. Iron Dog says he's my lap dog. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Okay, I've got to tell y'all a little story. Because I was going to tell you it the other day, but I kind of forgot. We went past it. So, my old dog, Mr. T, he was an old toy fox terrier. He was a bit on the large side, you know, tall. He was tall for a toy fox terrier. And he was about 18 pounds. Toy fox terriers should top at least, you know, at the most 10 pounds. So we used to call him Toy Fox, the Toy Fox Terrier on steroids. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Anyway, he was an oversized Toy Fox Terrier. So he came from showmanship family, but a bloodline, but he couldn't be a show dog because he couldn't even be bred for a show dog because he was he was too big. But he was the sweetest dog that you could ever come across. I've got so many amazing stories about how he made friends with dogs that couldn't make friends with other dogs because they would just get so hyper or they would get nasty. I've got stories about how he's helped children overcome fear of dogs. And this is all something that I never taught him. It's just something that he naturally does. Well, he, like my Toy Fox Terrier now, doesn't like bugs. And doesn't like surprise noises. Well, a friend of mine, when I worked in the tea room, a friend of mine had one of those fart boxes with a remote control. So I borrowed it and I went home and I tucked it behind me. And I laid there and I pretend to fall asleep. And and my dog used to sleep behind my knee, curled up behind my knee. And I pressed the button of this fat box and it went and let one rip, and my dog literally in one bound from a curled position just flew over my body and landed on the coffee table in front of the sofa and spun around and stood there looking like, what the heck was that? And I tried so hard not to laugh, but I couldn't help it. Anyway, I waited and waited and waited and waited until I calmed down. You know, my husband kind of like looks over at me. He wasn't sure what was going on. So again, I pretended that I'd fallen asleep. So this time I'm gently pressing the button, you know, in short spurts. I see my husband's trying to watch TV and he keeps looking over at me and he's got this look on his face. I couldn't help it. I just, and my dog's like walking up to me, and he's reaching up on the sofa, and he's like looking, and every time I press the button, he darts away. Like, what the heck was that? And finally, I couldn't hold my laughter any longer. I just burst out. I was rolling around, and tears rolling down my face. Oh my gosh. And I had fun with it the next day too, when I was walking around the restaurant, when I was going from table to table. I was pressing the button, so I'm walking around and it's going and people in the restaurant are like looking at me like, oh my gosh. So hey, anyway, that's just a little story. I'm terrible when it comes to playing jokes like that. Uh-oh, they're talking about Iron Dog being... Iron Dog. Yeah. Mrs. Iron Dog says, Mr. Iron Dog is pretty well trained now. Yeah, you do. You have to put a lot of time in and get them trained. And Iron Dog says he's potty trained too. Well, that's good. I would hope so. Oh my goodness. Howie Food Forest Permaculture said the leash will help train the dog. And we're talking about Mr. Iron Dog here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I have a lot of funny stories with things like that. Things that I've done, places that I've worked at. Okay. Alright, I didn't miss anybody coming in. Told us, hey, Liz, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you, honey. Ah, welcome. I'm glad you made it. How's the weather over there? Marie says, yep, mine is potty trained also. If he has an accident, he mops it up. I would hope so. Iron Dog says, I had enough fun here. My ribs are hurting from laughing. My ribs are hurting from laughing. Liz says it's raining as always in the winter. Yep, in the UK. In the UK, during the winter, I don't know why people get that it rains all the time in the UK. Well, actually, Liz is in Wales. So that's a little bit different because it's at a higher elevation. Yeah, the UK has been suffering with a lot of droughts. Okay, Food Forest Permich also says, well, everyone, I have 13 videos coming out in the next day or so. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of work. If you like growing food, don't miss them. We certainly won't. Howie, thank you ever so much for letting us know, and we shall keep an eye out for that. Ho, ho, ho. Iron Dog says I would just show you my puppy dog brown eyes and you would let me back in the house. I don't know about that yet. And Sam, who lives further down in the UK, East Midlands, said, it isn't raining here, it's just windy and bloody cold. Well, thank goodness it's not windy here right now. It's cold, but it's not windy. It's supposed to get up to about the 50s today. So they say it was supposed to get up to the 60s yesterday. Where Shadow is, he said it's sunny there. So it's quite... Hola, Rita, good morning, honey. It's so good to see you. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. We've been missing you. And while we're at it, I'm going to say hi, Quincy, and hi, Anne. Hopefully you're both out there watching. Hi, Norma. I know you sometimes watch back. So it's so good to see. Hopefully you'll be out there. And one day, hopefully we'll get to see you all again. Oh, thank you, Rita. We've been missing you. Oh, Rita says I set an alarm because I wanted to stop in. I thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Yeah, she says I missed you all. Yeah, we've missed you too, honey. My lady says it's windy there. She had onions last night. Oh, my lady. See, that's what happens when you have onions. And Marie says she's going to reschedule a dentist appointment. Oh, yeah. I gotta make a dentist appointment. I'm gonna get in touch with the dental school here and see how much they cost there. Sam says she's gonna be in and out. She just had something delivered, and there isn't any instructions. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are the pictures? Are the pictures, Sam? What did you have delivered? Yeah, exactly, Liz. What did you have delivered? We wants to know, Sam. We wants to know. Marie says, I had too much fun here. I don't feel in the mood for pain. I don't blame you, Marie. I don't blame you, honey, but really you should. Okay, Sam ordered a new central armrest for her car. Well, can't help you there with that one, Sam. Sorry. I probably could if I was there. Oh, well, that's wonderful. Hall Reader says I went to the dentist on Tuesday and now I'm all caught up. That's good, honey. Thank you, Iron Dog. You are so kind, so sweet. And Sam thinks there's a bit missing too. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, Food Forest Permaculture. Food Forest Permaculture says this has been a pleasure as always. Much love to you all. I would like to say thank you for being you. And I have to say hi to a friend, so bye all. You are so welcome, Howie. Thank you ever so much for spending time with us, because we all know just how precious time is. So I want to say thank you ever so much, and we love you very much too. Mwah. Did you get all your chores done this morning, Liz? Has anything started to sprout out from the ground yet? Oh, you are so welcome, Marie. Marie says thank you so much for this chat. I love you, and much love to my roomies. You are so welcome, Marie. Thank you so much, honey. Lots of love, and be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. Ooh. Liz says she raced around the birds and have been bottling wine for half the morning for Mr. J. Oh, wonderful. Tell Mr. J we said hi and that we send our love to him too. But, oh, what kind of wine are you making, Liz? Mountain Mama, good morning, honey. It is so good to see you. Mr. J is still at work at the moment. Mr. J is actually a British postman. Well, he's now a Welsh postman. Marrow? Oh, marrow? Apple marrow and ginger wine. Marrow? Is that the plant marrow? Please don't tell me it's bone marrow. I can't imagine that being in a wine. Oh. Iron Dog says, if you want, Liz, you can bottle my wine for me. Liz says, yep, like big courgettes. Oh, so that's the plant. Huh. Alright, you got me thinking now. I'm going to have to look that up. I know it, but I can't bring it to mind. Mountain Mama, yes! Mountain Mama candled the eggs and got them upright on video. Yes! So is the video up now, Mountain Mama? Or are you going to be posting the video up? Mountain Mama has some eggs incubating right now, and she candled them for us. She candled the eggs and she's put it on video. Oh, and she also did a Valentine's video too. That's wonderful. Thank you, Mountain Mama. So we need to go watch those videos. Oh no, Liz says my kitchen floor has seen more wine than it should have done today. The house smells like a winery. I bet it does. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's true. Not yet chicks. I keep saying chicks. Why do I keep saying chicks? They're eggs. They're not chicks. They're just developing eggs. They're in the brooder. Well, Liz, I made some elderberry cordial, and I had made it with really raw honey when I made it, and it's now got a nice fizz on. Oh, I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's in my closet right now, and I'm keeping it in the closet because it's the, you know, it's cool in my closet, it being winter and all. Good morning, Grace. It's so good to see you. Huge hugs to you too, honey. He says I am AFK. Sam. Oh my goodness. Liz says, oh nice, I like elderflower and elderberry. I'm going to try elderflower this year. Oh, my lady, I'm sorry. The lady says she keeps buffering and missing things. I'm so sorry, honey. That is really frustrating. That is frustrating. Okay, so it's getting to that time of the morning where I'm starting to go cross-eyed and I'm about... Oh. Sorry, folks. I am trying so hard. I have noticed that... And Doug says the best wine my grandpa made was made with elderberry flowers. Well, I'm going to watch out, and I'm going to gather some elderberry flowers this year. And I'm going to probably dry some you know, to make a tea out of throughout the year. And I probably will try make an elderberry flower cordial too. We shall see. But I am going to have to... Shadow says, Mum, go and turn the orange plugs off and wait for 1 minute and then turn it back on. It's nice when you have a son that knows what he's doing, can help his mum. So I'm going to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night wherever you are in this universe. I love you all very much, and I greatly appreciate the time that you spend with me, because I truly do know how precious time is. And I want to say thank you all, and love you too, Liz. I love you all very much. And I'm so proud of you all for working out and doing the stretches with me. Oh, thank you, my lady. Chocolates and flowers. Thank you, my lady. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to each other. Be thoughtful. Because you really don't know what the other person is going through. When you look at somebody, look them in the eye and be sure you can truly say, I see you. Because one of these days, the person you're looking at just might be you. So keep that in mind. So, I love you all. And remember, one breath at a time, one step at a time, I can do this. Bye-bye. I love you all.